Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Akko POM Pink switch and the Akko POM Silver switch and comparing the two to themselves. Now these were sent to me by Akko themselves for my honest review, but without further ado, let's get right into it. So inside the box you get 45 switches. Now the pricing of these switches are as follow. On Akko's website they go for $16.99, but on Amazon they go for $20.99. So you can buy them from either seller. I'll be leaving a link to both of them in the description below. Now the pricing is the same across the whole POM line, so they're all going to be the same pricing. Now let's first talk about the Akko POM Pink switch. Now this is a linear switch with an operating force of 45 grams. The total travel distance is 4 millimeters and has a pre-travel distance of 1.9. Now the spring length for this switch is 22 millimeters, so it is a bit longer than your standard 18 millimeter. Now for the Akko POM Silver switch, of course these both are made out of fully POM. This also does have a 22 millimeter extension spring, but it has an operating force of 43 grams, so it is 2 grams lighter. But the biggest difference is the total travel distance is only 3 millimeters and the pre-travel distance is only 1 millimeter. So this one is going to be sort of faster to actuate than the POM Pink would, but some people may think that the Akko POM Silvers might actuate too fast for their liking, so then they would probably lean more towards the Akko POM Pink. When it comes to the sound signature, these do sound very similar. They both have that scratchy sound signature, but I will say the POM Silver is more scratchiness and the POM Pink is more of a clack and some scratch. I also will say that the POM Silver has less spring ping from what I've seen, and the Akko POM Pink has more spring ping right out the box. Now the spring ping isn't like super obvious, so it won't be annoying if you want to use them stock, but without further ado, here is a quick sound test comparing both of these switches unlubed. So the unlooped performance is pretty decent, you know. I've never actually tried Novelkey creams because the idea of a switch that's supposed to be scratchy is not something I like. So I never picked them up because I thought I would hate them. And for these switches, they feel decent. I get the hype around the Novelkey creams, but I just don't really like how they sound. That's just because I don't like scratchy switches. You know, I prefer a smooth experience when it comes to sound and feel. And these are only smooth when it comes to feel and not when it comes to sound. So obviously the biggest difference, like I said before, is the total travel distance being 1 millimeter shorter. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to whether or not you prefer the longer total travel distance or the shorter travel distance that the POM Silver has. Both of them are pretty good switches. You know, Akko does a great job, especially for how cheap these are. And if you were interested in the POM Brown switch, I actually made a review video on that one, which is the tactile version, and I'll be leaving a link to that video in the description below. Other than that, let me know what you guys think about these switches in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.